OK, Paul, here's your question. The Mystery of Edwin Drood is the last unfinished novel of which author? Charles Dickens, Thomas Hardy or Jonathan Swift?
Right, it's not Swift. And it's not Hardy, it's got to be Charles Dickens.
OK. Going for Charles Dickens, that's the right answer. Well done, Paul, good start. As we like to see. Chris, your first question. In ballet, what is the name of the horizontal wooden pole fastened to the wall which dancers hold for support? Ligne, piquet or bar?
It's spelt the same as the town that's next door, the capital of Vermont, Barry, but it's pronounced Bar.
Judith?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it is the right answer. Well done, Chris. So 1-1, back to you then, Paul, your second question. Milo Tyndall and Andrew Wyke are characters in which play by Anthony Schaeffer? Is it Sleuth, Detective or Gumshoe?
I don't know this, but I don't reckon... There's only one of them that I really recognise as a play, despite my interest in drama, so...
Yeah, you like a bit of am-dram, don't you?
Oh, I do, yes. But I think the answer's... I don't know, because I don't know the other two, but I think I've got to go for Sleuth.
OK. Warriors?
I've guessed it, yeah.
That's why you're there, Paul. They wouldn't have been much help. Sleuth's the right answer. It's the right answer. Well done. OK, 2-1. Chris, in the 1857 book, Tom Brown's School Days, who was the school bully? Frank Nugent, Harry Flashman or Mick Travis?
Well, if you remember my mastermind history, my second subject was the Flashman novels by George MacDonald Fraser, which catalogues, if you like, the later disgraceful doings in the Victorian era of the arch-cad and rotter, Harry Flashman. So it's Harry Flashman.
Yes, and you could give us quite literally chapter and verse on it all. Oh, dear. Well, Paul, you chose to go first. The questions are preordained, the order in which they come, and this one's fallen to Chris, turns out one of his specialised subjects in Mastermind. There we are. Can't argue with that. Right answer. So, 2-2. OK, Paul, another question for you. The New World Symphony, famously used in television adverts for Hovis bread, is a work by which composer? Dvorak, Borodin or Stravinsky?
Right.
The New World Symphony.
I'm lucky on this, because when I was quite young, I went to see a musical, because I like musicals and opera, and I went to see a musical called Summer Song, which is about Dvorak. So, and the music's using that, so it's Dvorak.
Ah, good. Well, again, I won't argue with that. Some detailed knowledge. Dvorak is the right answer, the writer of the New World Symphony, the Hovis tune. OK, then, it's 3 out of 3 for Paul, which means, Chris, you know what it means. You've got to get this right, or you're not going to be in the final round. The pre-Raphaelite painter Dante Gabriel Rossetti was born in which country? Great Britain, Russia or Hungary? Dante Gabriel Rossetti.
Well, he's of Italian extraction with that name. I don't think he was born in Russia, and I don't think he was born in Hungary. And of course, the pre-Raphaelites were active in England, so I presume he was born in Great Britain.
Judith?
I don't, well, unless it's a trick question, I think he was born in Great Britain too.
Yeah, Great Britain is the right answer, Chris. Well done. So 3 apiece, which, Paul, means we go into sudden death. You're all square. Nobody getting one wrong yet. So no choices then, Paul. Just got to hear it from you. Here you go. The celebrated 1937 work of art, Guernica, was painted by which Spanish artist?
I don't know many Spanish artists, and of the two, I think it's got to be Picasso.
Rainbow Warriors?
That's why we have Paul.
That's why you have Paul there. Well, it is the right answer, Paul, I can tell you. Well done. Pablo Picasso painted Guernica, 1937. Eggheads, what did it depict?
Civil
An air raid on the town of Guernica in the Basque Country. It was done by the Germans acting on behalf of Franco's nationalists.
OK, a bit of extra information there, but the only information you need, Paul, is that's the right answer, which puts you back in the lead. Chris, again, to stay in the game. Age cannot wither her, nor custom stale her infinite variety, is a quote from which Shakespeare play?
Antony and Cleopatra, referring to Cleopatra herself.
That's the correct answer. Age cannot wither her, nor custom stale her infinite variety. Quote from Antony and Cleopatra, so there we are. OK, on we go then. Sudden death still. Paul, nobody got one wrong yet. This is great. Father Figure and An Act of Treachery are novels written by which former Conservative minister?
I have no idea. I don't think, I mean, thinking of people who, in politics, who write, I don't think it's Jeffrey Archer. Trying to think which other cabinet ministers. The only one I can... Because Edwina Currie has written, hasn't she? I'm going to go with Edwina Currie, but I'm probably...
Certainly written books and certainly a former Conservative minister, yeah. But did she write Father Figure and An Act of Treachery? I can tell you, Paul, it's not the right answer. Good guess, but not the right answer. Any Egghead, no?
Is it Anne
I think it's Anne
Widdecombe?
Widdecombe.
Yeah, it's Anne Widdecombe. Father Figure and An Act of Treachery, yes. Turned her hand to writing and successfully with Father Figure and Act of Treachery. Well, Chris, can you tell me? The series of books written by the Reverend W.V. Awdry involving Thomas the Tank Engine was principally set on which island?
Well, it's a strange ecclesiastical thing, but the see of the bishop, whose parish includes the Isle of Man, is the Bishop of Sodor and Man. There's no real Isle of Sodor, but the W. Awdry books were set on the island of Sodor, S-O-D-O-R.
And of course, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, it's a London Brighton South Coast E2, the second batch with the extended tanks, despite what other people say.
Well, that's what it's based on.
Yeah. Well, the original illustrations, that is certainly what it was based on. Some people reckon he's an LMS Ginty, but that's garbage.
The island that Thomas the Tank Engine was principally set on, you're right, Sodor, yes, S-O-D-O-R is the right answer. Imagine that one coming to Chris, our railway expert, all things to do with trains. Got it right, so Paul, bad luck. One slip up and Chris has put you out of the final round, so you won't be playing there for the money. Would you both please come back and join your teams?